So here's the deal. I bought the Fable Anniversary DLC so that you guys don't have to. Now in this video, I'm going to try to cover as much of this DLC as I can. I might miss some stuff here and there, but I'm going to try to like get to and find all of the important stuff. So that is actually one caveat of this DLC, is that you actually have to spend in-game money on all of it. You don't actually like get this stuff. You just get the ability to buy the stuff. Now, for anybody who didn't know, yes, there is DLC for this game, and I think it's going to be a little bit different depending on what system you're playing it on. So I think the Xbox, the DLC is a little bit different, actually. I'm playing the Steam version, though. So the Steam DLC, there are 3 pieces of downloadable content that you can get for the Steam version of Fable Lost Chapters. The first one, ironically, is free, and it is the Fable Anniversary modding DLC, which we will come to learn why that is ironic later. The second piece of DLC you can get is the Scythe content pack, and it's normally $9.99. And the last piece of DLC is the Heroes and Villains content pack, which is normally $14.99. Now these last two literally just add weapons and armor to the game. They don't add anything else to the game. So like, doesn't add anything like quest-wise, doesn't add any new locations, no new like content really in general, just new weapons and armor that you can use is really all that it adds. And the same goes for both DLC packs. Neither of them really seem to have any rhyme or reason, so like they both kind of seem to have like hero related stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Scythe content pack is a little bit more of like random goofy stuff, if I understand correctly. However, the Scythe content pack is where you get the 2 different apprentice outfits, and it is also where you get, of course it's where you get Scythe's outfits, but it's also where you get the guard outfits, but it's also where you get like some of the goofy weapons like the fish, it looks like. And then the Heroes and Villains content pack, there is some more of like the kind of random shit in there too. Like we have the wasp hammer, like the kraken hook and the chicken hammer, things like that. But it's also where you get the Aeon's armor, which is the equivalent to the Archon's armor. It's where you get the Jack of Blades armor, Thunder's outfit, Lady Grey's outfit, the Guildmaster's outfit, Meares' outfit, and some other kind of random armor pieces here and there, like the leather armor and the obsidian armor and whatnot. But I do also want to mention that I got this DLC while it was on Steam sale, so I managed to get both of the DLCs. I think it was $5 out the door. It was like $2 for the $9 one and $3 for the $14 one or whatever, or $10 and $15 ones. Anyways, though, so here's the first shop we are at. We have the Heroes Guild shop, which is going to have the pre-owned Thunder helmet. It's going to have what they call the Bowerstone guard hat, and it's also going to have the Knothole Glade guard hat, which we will see here shortly that kind of doesn't really make sense. We also get Whisper's outfit, which is kind of like meh. Not really interested in that, honestly. The Graduate upper robes, which is the dark version of the Apprentice outfit. We also have the Guildmaster's shirt. There isn't really a Bowerstone guard or a Knothole guard. There's different regiments of guards, and Knothole Glade just happens to have like the 2nd regiment or whichever regiment is the red guards. But the blue guards are the standard guards. Those aren't Bowerstone guards. Like the Heroes Guild has those, Oakvale has those. They also just kind of wander the world too. Actually, they also exist not at Knothole Glade, but at the like the Witchwood Forest area too, is just the normal guards wandering around. So actually, that's going to be most of the fun clothing that we got there. Now, as for weapons here, I don't know if we have too much stuff going on here at this shop, but we have Rise of the Phoenix, which I guess it's kind of a cool looking cleaver type of weapon. It's pretty fucking weak, 135 damage. I want to say that's as strong as like the Master Longsword or something like that. Kraken Catcher, that is going to be, well, you know, the hook, the fishing hook weird thingy. Kind of a fun, cool weapon. And again, it's just kind of meant to be a fun, quirky weapon. Obviously, it's a pretty fucking weak weapon. I can't believe they make you spend 18,000 on something that does 100 fucking damage. You have the Big Clucking Hammer, which, again, kind of just a stupid weapon. And it's a heavy weapon. It only does 82 damage. At least it's cheap, though. Ish. The Headbanger is a fun one. The cheapest one, probably. It does as much damage as a stick, it looks like. I kind of wish I had this DLC when I did the stick build. That probably would have been pretty fun. See, as for ranged weapons go, there are none here. So it kind of seems like, for the most part, all of the weapons that we have here... Oh, here we go. Yeah, 135 on the Master Longsword. Anyways, well, that's the majority of what they have there. Most of it is pretty much just whimsical stuff. None of it is really anything of any strength or importance, which they probably did for a reason. It would be pretty OP if you could get super crazy powerful stuff here. So anyways, we got the Guildmaster's outfit. We might as well put this on real quick. Oh, you know what? The Guildmaster is dead. That's right. I literally just got done killing him. So anyways, here's the Apprentice outfit, obviously. Hooded Apprentice outfit. Looking pretty good. And then there's the graduate outfit, which, yeah, we can actually check this out next to some of the apprentice wear, which technically they do have a slightly different apprentice outfit than the one you get. Like these are like green based and the other one is like blue based. But yeah, you get the actual graduate outfit, which, don't get me wrong, it is a cool outfit, but this is kind of where like the crux of the problem starts. This was a mod, right? So not only was this a mod, this is like probably one of the easiest mods you can make. This is literally just a recoloration of like an item that like is already equipable in game, right? So you start out with the apprentice outfit, and if you wanted to wear this, literally all you have to do is go into the game files, get the texture file for the apprentice outfit, and change the coloration of it. Like, not only is this a mod that you've been able to download for like 15-20 years, but like this is quite literally a mod that like even I made. Like, I don't even know how to mod Fable, and even I was able to figure out how to make my own fucking graduate outfit. Like, it's quite literally just like an image like texture file. Like, it's quite literally as simple as like you just drag and drop the image into Microsoft Paint, or like preferably something like GIMP or Photoshop. Like, you could literally just drag and drop it into Microsoft Paint, change some of the colors around, and then boom, you've made this mod. And they're trying to charge you $10 for something that quite literally already exists in game, and they just like recolored it, right? Real quick, let's throw on this Bowerstone guard outfit, and we can compare ourselves to this guard right over here. Now, there is a little bit of difference here, it looks like. The colors look a little bit more saturated in my version of the armor, which I don't actually have a problem with that. That's not the worst that I've seen when it comes to the guard armors. I haven't actually compared this one side by side with the actual outfits of the guards, but yeah, it's actually fairly close. The other one isn't, which we will see that here shortly. Oh, the belt is off too. The belt is slightly different. Yeah, nothing like too major, like nothing that I would like really like knock points for necessarily, but the other thing too is that I'm pretty sure this was a mod that, actually no, this was a mod that existed. I'm pretty sure this is part of the Fable Anniversary Redux mod even, which is even more fucking hilarious because it's a mod that was created with the free fucking mod DLC that they give you. Somebody took the free mod DLC that they gave and they created the same mod that they sold people for $9.99, and then they gave it away for free. I think that says everything. But like, really the main thing is that some of these mods existed before Fable Anniversary even existed at all, let alone its DLC, like the Jack of Blades armor, for instance, or the Thunder armor. The Thunder armor for sure. Jack of Blades and Thunder's armor absolutely existed before Fable Anniversary was even a fucking thought. Like, this shit has existed for literally over a decade for sure. But yeah, this is another example of like, this is literally DLC, or this is literally a mod that existed before Fable Anniversary existed and before the DLC for Fable Anniversary existed. So literally what Lionhead Studios did was they plagiarized somebody else's hard work that they gifted to the community for free, and they decided to profit off of somebody else's hard work, essentially. Whether or not they redid the hard work themselves, they literally just copied somebody's homework. They wrote somebody else's essay in a different font, essentially. Like, I don't care if you typed it yourself, you still copy pasted somebody's essay. Just because you did the keystrokes yourself doesn't mean you didn't fucking plagiarize. Like, are you fucking stupid? You're really gonna try to sell something to people that is literally free? Like, what the fuck? Not only is it literally free, but it quite literally already exists within the game texture files. Like, the character known as Thunder exists in this game. His textures exist in this game and in the game files. Like, literally all you have to do is like do some dragging and dropping and make it so you can actually fucking wear the armor. And then you have to apply some values to it, like, oh, we got to give it an arbitrary armor rating, and then bada bing bada boom, you have a mod, right? Like, they didn't actually do any work, right? They didn't have to 3D model this. It was already 3D modeled. It was already a part of the game, right? We're gonna jump to Knothole Glade. I was gonna go to Bowerstone next, but I wanted to compare the Knothole Glade guard armor. So it's like, not only did they like fucking plagiarize people's mods, but they did some of them wrong. Like, not only did they sell free mods to people, but they did them fucking wrong. So it bugs me that they call these the Bowerstone and the Knothole Glade guard outfit for a couple of reasons. One, because that's not a thing. There's no such thing as a Bowerstone guard. There's no such thing as a Knothole guard. There's 1st Regiment, 2nd Regiment, 3rd Regiment, 4th Regiment, and 5th Regiment. And I think I want to say these are like 4th or 3rd Regiment. I don't know how the regiments go. I fucking forget. Not only did they name it wrong, but they colored it wrong. If we go up to one of the guards, you'll see that this, not only is it not the red guard armor, but like none of the fucking guards in Knothole Glade look like this. I guess I could get away with like, I don't know, maybe being like the guard chief or the guard sheriff or something, but like, holy fuck, like the shade of red is absolutely obtusely fucking different. Like, it's like more orange than red. It's like a weird brownish orange. My scarf is fucking yellow. I mean, same story as the other armor too. It's like, it's funny because it's literally just a recoloration of the Bowerstone guard armor that they just created. Like, they didn't like try to make like, I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't you just make it the same instead of making it different? It's so fucking weird. And then they have the gall to call it the Knothole Glade armor, and then yet, like, nobody in Knothole fucking Glade looks like this at all. Like, the red is a completely different fucking shade of red. Like, this is a completely different military right now. Like, this is a completely different country's military if this was a military. Also, I have stripes on my legs. He has stitches. Minor detail, but, like, you know, these details matter. And then there's the fact that, like, what? These look like, well, you know, maybe they are steel toe. But yeah, the boots are completely wrong too. Like, his boots are red, mine are fucking gray. Like, honestly, what is this shit? Like, this is not the Knothole Glade guard armor. Like, the armor that I wanted was exactly what he's wearing. I mean, not that this is like bad looking or anything, but it is none of the guard armors. Like, this does not resemble any of the guard armors in the entire fucking game. And yet, for some reason, it exists. I don't know why. Oh, actually, we should stay here because there's going to be some items here probably, which is an interesting one. I guess there's some archer named Apollo, which I've never heard of before, but apparently exists. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything else here other than Apollo's armor. So Apollo's crossbow, 150 damage, and it costs 10 grand. Ebony crossbow, 150. Yeah, what the fuck? Does it come augmented? We got lightning and an experience augmentation. So that's kind of cool, at least. There's at least an experience augmentation. That justifies the cost, actually. But it's essentially an ebony crossbow that has a lightning augmentation and an experience augmentation, which granted you would not be able to create that any cheaper, but it's a weak as fuck weapon, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's literally just an ebony crossbow. Are you kidding me? So honestly, it's pretty fucking butt ugly armor. I look like a goddamn bird or something. It's pretty fucking terrible. But it is nice that they added, like, this is one thing that I do have to admit about these armor packs. So it does actually add some unique stuff that is, like, I don't know if I would call it, like, useful necessarily. I'd have to recheck what the armor rating is on this. But it's like, it at the very least added some variation for different, like, combat styles, you know what I mean? Particularly, I guess, for ranged, because it seems like you had, like, the leather armor, I guess, but then, like, you had, like, the assassin armor, and that didn't really feel like a ranged armor set. That felt more like a sneaky thief type of armor set, or like maybe like a dagger assassin type of deal. I don't know, hard to explain, but I feel like you didn't really have too many options for like archers. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's strong. I'd have to check to see like what the rating of like the leather outfit is or something, but I don't think it's that good. You know what I mean? Like this feels like it's probably as good as chainmail or something. Again, I'd have to check, but it's at least like a decent armor set for somebody who's doing like a ranged build. So I do have to admit that there are some things within these DLCs that are actually like unique and also useful, you know? I'll give it useful. I won't even say kind of useful. I'll say that they're useful, you know? Like, if you don't want to be a fucking archer wearing full plate mail, which I would imagine a lot of people don't, like, it's useful, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna go to Bowerstone South now because a lot of the stuff is in Bowerstone, actually. And actually, I think I'm gonna buy a leather set too, just for reference, and probably a chainmail set too. We might as well. So anyway, here's where we get the obsidian armor, which is pretty cool. And we also get the leather armor here, which this is something that confused me at first, because the first that I saw this leather armor, I saw the leather armor helmet, and I thought it was just an addition to the normal leather set, but it's actually an entirely new set of armor called leather armor. So there is a new leather armor option, actually, aside from just like the standard leather set that you would get. So let's see, 681 on that. We have 1,000 armor rating on the obsidian armor set. See, the leather armor set is 831, which is actually really close to plate mail. I want to say this might actually be as good as chainmail. That's kind of weird. Aeon's armor is 1109, which I believe this is actually tied with the Archon's battle armor. And this actually looks sick as fuck. I gotta say, this actually looks better than the Archon's battle armor. But again, it's literally just a recoloration of the Archon's battle armor. Like, this is not a unique item. Basically, all this does is makes the 25 key chest fucking obsolete. Why would you fucking get 25 keys and unlock the 25 key chest when you could literally just buy this stuff for fucking 90 grand? Like, what? 983. So for 983, we could also just go with the obsidian armor, which is better than plate mail. So basically, plate mail is just absolutely obsolete at this point. Now, chainmail is 831, which is interesting because how much was the leather armor? 831. So this is as good as chainmail. And the normal leather suit is 636, which is as good as the Apollo, I think. Oh, this is better than normal leather, so that's interesting. So for being fair, it does actually add like a bit of range to like armor and stuff, and it gives you a little bit of an extra upgrade path. I do kind of wish they didn't give it to you all at Bowerstone. I wish they would have like maybe spread it to some end game locations a little bit, so that like it made a little bit more sense. Like, oh, you have plate mail early on in the game, but then like, oh, if you want, you could upgrade to obsidian armor for a bit of an extra bonus. Even though it looks ugly as shit. I gotta say, this is some of the ugliest armor I've seen in my fucking life. Look at this stuff. It's so fucking bad. It really is. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? It looks so bad. It looks so bad. I kind of want to see what it looks like on a super skinny character, see if it makes any difference. But I kind of fucking doubt it. It looks so bad, though. It really does. It looks terrible. It looks like a fucking, like, comic book superhero or some shit. Like, I don't even know how to describe how bad it looks, but it's terrible. Anyways, moving on. Let's go check out some of the weapons here, because I know they had some pretty good ones here, if I remembered correctly. All right, here we go. Blacksmithy's Bludgeoner. It's a half decent one. I believe that is based off of the Meares Great Hammer. I think it's quite literally just a retexture of the Meares Great Hammer. It might even do like the same amount of damage, to be honest. We have Axel the Axe, which is quite literally just a fucking retexture of Ronak the Axe. I want to say maybe those little 3 spikes on the back are slightly different, but it's hardly fucking unique. It is actually pretty strong. I want to say it's stronger than Ronak the Axe. Sophia's sword is actually a pretty fucking good one. It's 203 damage for a long sword, which is pretty fucking good, actually. Not gonna be quite as good as like a master greatsword, because you know that's like 213, so it's like 10 damage less than a master greatsword. It comes augmented though. We got silver sharpening and piercing. It could technically be better, I suppose. You might even be able to get a master greatsword that's as strong as that or close. So we got basically these 3 weapons here, which for the most part are kind of useless, but kind of not, I guess. They seem to mostly just sort of replace weapons that already exist. Again, this pretty much just seems like the Meares Great Hammer. This kind of just seems like Ronak the Axe. And then this is actually pretty useful, considering the fact that you can get it right away or whatever. It's pretty useful, I guess. But yeah, again, it's like $25 worth of DLC. I don't think $25 is worth it. If you can get this DLC on sale, sure, get it if you like really want to mess around with some of this stuff. Like, there's some pretty fun stuff, like the Lady Grey cosplay headwear is kind of quirky. I don't know, like, unless like you really just want it for like the cosplay, you know, aspect, or for the roleplay aspect, none of it really strikes me as like worth it. This is another example of a mod that already existed. And let me check these weapons real quick. The Big Boo, what's that? Well, that's kind of cool. It's pretty fucking weak though. It kind of looks like a dagger almost. How short is that thing? Oh, one blade. That's funny, because that's Twin Blade's sword. Fucking one blade. That's so cute. See anything? Oh, Dragon Stomper. Here we go. That is a seemingly decent crossbow. It's as strong as the normal crossbow. And it has flame, silver, and piercing augments on it. So if you're just looking for like a kind of fun looking crossbow, I guess it's kind of a good one. I feel like the master crossbow could potentially be better though. So Meares' outfit is Meares' outfit. Again, I can't really stand next to Meares right now and compare it to him, but it looks pretty accurate. It looks about as accurate as the Guildmaster one looks. Again, same thing with Jack of Blades. I'd like to be able to compare this to Jack of Blades' outfit. Oh, even better yet, it'd be nice if I had the mask even. That'd be dope. But yeah, so Jack of Blades armor is, again, it's something that existed already as a mod. This was probably one of the fucking first mods that ever existed for Fable. But yeah, like I definitely remember always wanting Jack of Blades armor, and that was one of the first mods I ever found. That was like, I think the only reason I discovered that you could mod Fable, because I wanted to like figure out if there was a way to wear Jack of Blades armor, and I found the mod for it. I'm like, oh dude, there's mods for Fable. Never really got into modding Fable, surprisingly, but this is absolutely a mod that already existed and was already available to the community for free, that for some reason they decided to just plagiarize and sell it to people for like almost the entire cost of a game. Because that's what really bugs me, is like, this is a $30 game, right? I think it might be like $35 or $39, I forget, but it's like a $30 game, right? And then like the DLC for this game is like $25. It's almost like an entire another copy of the fucking game to get essentially fucking nothing, right? That's just kind of a huge fuck you, in my opinion. That's just like, fuck these gamers. They're too fucking dumb to realize that there's any fucking mods for this game. Like, fuck them, right? It doesn't sit right with me. It just really fucking doesn't. It makes it slightly better that they did add some like actually like brand new unique stuff to the game. It like slightly makes up for it, but like there's not enough like useful unique stuff to like justify the price of what is basically just mostly stuff that already existed in the game, got recolored, or already existed as a free mod. Like, No, sorry, bro. That's just not cool. Oh, yeah, so that's right. There's not too much going on here, I don't think. They got the pirate set, which is kind of neat, I guess. The Pirate's hat. Dave's hat already existed. That's like the weird Minecraft hat that for some reason they put in this game. So we got the Pirate's Cutlass, which is vaguely useless. It's definitely weaker than the steel longsword. I don't know how it... Or steel. Wow, the master longsword. I don't know how it compares to... Holy fuck, that's weak. Holy shit, dude. What is this shit? Why are these so weak? I don't understand why you would even need either of these. And see, that's the other weird thing too. It's like, why does Oakvale have like 2 super weak weapons, and then like Bowerstone has like 3 arguably kind of overpowered weapons for their class? Like, what? See, surprisingly, there's not a whole lot here in Oakvale. That's weird. It's like an actual ghost sword. I thought it was an ice sword. It's a ghost sword. That's pretty cool. Is that the... Oh, I think that's like the literal ghost swords from the spell. That's kind of cute. That's kind of neat. Could you imagine fighting Twin Blade with this? It's kind of funny. And we got... Oh, fuck you, dude. That's really the first time I've done that, huh? Anyway, moving on. There is some stuff at Twin Blade's camp, if I remember correctly, so we'll go there real quick. So again, though, that is as cool as the One Blade is. It's another example of, yeah, you know, this mod already fucking existed. Pretty much every weapon you can imagine in this game, at least like some of like the more like obvious ones, like Twin Blade's weapon, Nostro's sword, that was the other one. I want to say like the undead weapons even, possibly. I don't know about the axes, but I think there was like an undead sword too. But yeah, you can get the undead axe, which is weak as fucking shit. Holy goddamn, 75 damage. Oh my god. 90 damage on the War Dog sword. Again, basically a useless fucking weapon. Holy shit. Still kind of cool though that you can get that. Then there's the Buzz Axe. Again, fucking uselessly fucking weak. The Hobcaster is kind of a neat one. I'm kind of surprised that they made it into a weapon though, because it's like not really a melee weapon, but whatever. I guess it could be kind of cool if you were being a mage and you wanted to kind of role play a little bit. Oh yeah, and then the summoner weapons, which is kind of cool. This is actually a sort of neat sword for some reason. I don't know why I like it, but I do. That's fucking ridiculous. Is there a whole lion head outfit? Oh yeah, and then there's the minion outfit too. That's fucking so dumb. Oh, the lion head is not an outfit. It's just a helmet. So we've got the wasp outfit, which is just fucking stupid. This is just like a corny little... This is like some Fable 2 ass, Fable 3 ass type shit with the chicken outfit. Like one of them type of outfits. Which, like, sure, maybe this game needed something fucking ridiculous like that, but come on, bro. You made me spend fucking $10 for that? Come on. Oh, the minion outfit is fucking just absolutely hilarious. Fucking ridiculous. Honestly, just ridiculous. The War Dog sword is kind of neat. Funny story, that thing is actually like literally a physical part of their body. If you read the description of this, they actually had to like remove it. They sliced it off of the dude's hand and put a fucking hilt on it. Kind of an interesting one. Oh wow, that's kind of interesting. So that would actually maybe do a good, that would probably do good for a mage build. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. The one I do like though is the one, not the One Blade, the Sword of the Damned or whatever. Weapon of the Damned. That's the one. So yeah, it's a 2-handed weapon. It's just like this big ass... It kind of reminds me of like the Buster Blade, honestly. It's just this like big fat fucking blade. It feels like so perfect in the hands of like a big fat hero. I'm sure it would look a little bit different on a skinny hero, but I don't know. It's a pretty good weapon. I like it. So yeah, again, there are some like kind of like fun little whimsical things, I guess. But nothing that really justifies the price for sure. That's for damn sure. If both of these DLCs were one DLC pack that costed $9.99, I'd give it to them. I'd be like, all right, that's fair-ish, I guess. Like, but like 2 separate DLC packs that cost a total of $25 and like quite literally like almost like 80-90% of it is stuff that like already exists in the game or already exists as a mod or is like a recoloration of one of those 2 things. It's kind of like, bro, who are you actually trying to fucking fool here? Are you kidding me right now? Is there really nothing here? That's fucking ridiculous. They're like, fuck the end game, dude. You guys are stupid. 123 on the cleaver. I didn't realize how weak cleavers were. Literally fucking nothing in Hook Coast? Holy shit, dude. Please tell me Snowspire has something. I'm gonna be really pissed. What do we got here? Prophet Upper Robe. Yes, that's the one. Again, though, that's fucking quite literally just a reskin, bro. Like, who are you trying to fucking fool? And then, yeah, we get the Snowspire stuff, which I'm gonna have to do some comparatories on that. Or it's weaker than the graduate outfit? What the fuck? What about the apprentice outfit, actually? How much? So the apprentice outfit, 488. There are no profit boots. That's interesting. They just want me to share with the black suit, I imagine. That's kind of ham. Okay. It almost seems wrong, but it kind of seems right, I guess. No Spire Guard outfit, 608. And then, how much is just the guard outfit? 585. How does that compare to the others? Huh. Interesting. Well, let's put this bad boy on. I want to see... Okay, what? Right now, honestly? You're kidding though, right? I mean, it like seems like I'm missing a piece, but like it doesn't seem to exist. You know what I mean? Like, is this actually right? I can't actually believe that this is right. God, lion head helmet. Wow, it's stupid. Is this the right hat? I feel like it's just totally fucking not. I feel like they have like a weird like fur hat or some shit. Like something has got to be wrong here. Dude, this is not even the same outfit at all. What the fuck? This is literally just a stupid recoloration of the other armors. This is not even the fucking... There's nothing... It's not furry. I love how it said genuine horsehair, and there's like literally none of it on this outfit. I don't have the fucking horsehair collar. I don't have the horsehair shoulders. I don't have the weird fucking Habibi writing on the fucking arm. I don't have any of this shit. What the fuck, dude? Honestly, they made you pay for this? What the fuck? That's fucking blasphemy. What do we got here? Fucking wrap this up. What? National Will Association. Okay, cool. That's cool. The NWA staff. Jesus Christ. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck that could possibly stand for. The Jack Arse. That's it, dude. That's it. Oh my god. Wait, where was the fucking Scythe? There's supposed to be a Scythe somewhere. I wonder if some of it's like just scattered around Albion. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much the DLC. I don't know if there's anything else really. I'm sure there is like some more stuff, but I just can't seem to find it. That seems like the majority of it though, and it seems pretty goddamn underwhelming to me, at least. I honestly do not recommend this DLC. Definitely not at its full price. If you can actually get it on Steam sale, like if you can buy both DLCs for $5 and you've got $5 to throw away, sure, fuck it, get the DLC. The game might be a little bit more whimsical or interesting playing it with that DLC, so that could possibly be worth it. I haven't done a playthrough with any of this DLC yet, so I almost kind of feel like I should try it. But yeah, like this is not only stuff that previously existed as mods, but it's stuff that exists as mods like right now. Like this is stuff that you can still, as of today, go and download. Like not only for the Lost Chapters, but like for Fable Anniversary. Not as much of it for Fable Anniversary. I don't know how much of it is actually available for Fable Anniversary, but there are some things available at least for Fable Anniversary. I can't tell if the Fable Redux mod for Fable Anniversary, I can't tell if that just uses the DLC as like some of its content, or if it literally adds some of that DLC content into the game, because to me it kind of looks like they added some of the cut content back in, and it also looked to me like they added like things like the guard armors and whatnot in. Oh, actually, yeah. So it does actually add some of the stuff. It says all NPC weapons are now available. So yeah, all NPC weapons and all DLC crossbows. So not only does it add a lot of the stuff that this DLC adds for fucking free, but it also adds other stuff that this DLC missed. It adds both of the minion weapons. So like that weird curly Q staff thingy. It says all NPC weapons, and anybody else that has a weapon, Thunder. Oh, you can also get Thunder's weapon. I must have missed that somewhere. The other thing too says the DLC crossbows, but also the other thing is that there's cut content. So the thing that this adds that this definitely does not add is repeater crossbows. So repeater crossbows were cut content from Fable the Lost Chapters, and this mod actually adds that back in, as well as some other pretty cool stuff. Free roam is a thing too. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like, yeah, all of the DLCs, and so you get the scythe in there, and you also get all the scimitars as like, you know, actual weapons. Like there is a secret way to get the bandit scimitar, obviously just like normally without mods, but it's basically based on like super rare chance. The main point being that like not only is pretty much 80% of this DLC stuff that was essentially just plagiarized from the modding community of the original game and then fucking sold at a profit, like absolutely disgustingly. Like not only is that 100% the fucking case here, but also the fucking DLC is literally available as a mod for free right now. So if you spent money on this DLC, even if you got a crazy fucking deal on it like me, and you only spent $5 on the DLC, you still got fucking scammed, because you can just just download all this shit for free right fucking now, basically. Like, how fucking stupid, honestly. It's so stupid, it's pretty much fucking smart. Like, these guys are fucking geniuses. They managed to fucking siphon money out of people over shit they didn't even fucking make, and like shit that isn't even worth money. Like, not only is this shit not worth money because it's free, but they didn't even fucking make it. They're selling something that doesn't even fucking belong to them. Like, these are literally mods that the community made and gifted to the community for free. And they're like, what if we took this fucking free gift and we just fucking uploaded it here with a $15 price tag on it? Like, you would be a fucking dickhead if you did that. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so that is the DLC for Fable Anniversary, and why you probably really just shouldn't buy it at all, honestly, even if it is on sale. This DLC just absolutely is not worth it. It really is not. There are some cool things in this DLC. I do have to hand it to them. They did add some actually like new unique items to the game, but none of it, absolutely none of it, justifies the cost of the DLC, or really any of it, really, for that matter. If they wanted to put all this stuff into one DLC for like, you know, $5, it would almost be worth it. It would still kind of be like, why are you making us spend $5 for a bunch of shit that doesn't really do anything? I mean, it's literally just like cosmetic shit for the most part. Like, there's not really, because you don't actually get anything that is better than anything that already exists in the game. You get just cosmetic stuff. I mean, it's not that it doesn't give you like armor rating, and it's not that it doesn't do damage or anything. It's just that compared to stuff that already exists in the game, it's redundant, essentially. Like, in a lot of cases, it's quite literally fucking redundant. Like, the Aeon's armor is quite literally a fucking full redundancy of the Archon's armor set. Not only is it a full recoloration, but it is the same. Does the same defense. It is the same fucking armor. It's just colored differently. You're not getting any. You're spending $15 to get quite literally fucking nothing. You're spending $15 to get some kid to fucking scribble color crayons on shit that already exists in the game. Like, what the fuck? So anyways, that's basically it for this video. It's definitely going to be a long one. This is over an hour-long recording. Basically, the gist of this video is that you shouldn't get the DLC. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys found it useful. Hopefully, I saved you guys some money. And hopefully, you guys go check out some of the community mods that the community so graciously offers the rest of the community for free. So yeah, that is some pretty cool hard work that you can love and enjoy for free, and I highly recommend you do that and show some support to the actual modding community of these games that have been hard at work for fucking literal decades here now. I definitely recommend you give them all of your support and whatnot, and definitely don't give $25 to fucking Lionhead Studios so you can get a bunch of fucking bullshit, basically. But yeah, that's basically that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it useful. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Definitely helps me out. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you want to check out any more of this content, or any of my other gaming content for that matter. And of course, as always, for as little as 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member, help support this channel monetarily, help me pay some bills around here, that sort of thing. Yeah, that being said, it's been Plock the Master Gamer with some Fable Anniversary, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.